Blossom was constantly stressed.
Wait, is it daylight savings?
Buttercup was constantly rebellious.
I'm not wearing that dress anymore. It's gender normative and ugly.
And Bubbles was constantly drinking.
Ladies and gentlemen, a live-action Powerpuff Girls TV series trailer has appeared on the internet today, and it's safe to say that cringe isn't even close to what you can describe it as. Now, Variety over here put out an article. CW's Powerpuff Girls live-action footage leaks. Bubbles is drunk. Buttercup hates gender-normative costume and more from the canceled show. Now, I have the trailer. I'm going to take a look at it. We're going to break it down. We're going to laugh at it. We're going to cringe at it together. If the video goes down, if this video ceases to exist, it disappears from the internet, I probably got some type of copyright claim or strike. Because again, it is a trailer, it's from the internet, it's not exactly supposed to be around. I have seen this account, Lost Media Busters, they pretty much like find lost media, like trailers, games, things like that, and they posted the trailer and it was disabled for a copyright owner notice, but hopefully I'm able to get around that by, providing commentary, providing a reaction and whatnot. But I want to know what you guys think down below. But let's just get right into it.
Once upon a time, Professor Drake Utonium created a family of his own.
Okay, so we've got this guy from Scrubs. I guess it's supposed to be the dad. Something's different. Something's very different.
Powerpuff Girls.
And then we have the little girls, of course, Blossom and,
heroes protecting Townsville from evil.
Butters.
As their fame grew, so did the merch, endorsements, even a cartoon.
Are those the Powerpuff Girls?
Mojo and JoJo. It's no longer the little green monkey. That was too much budget constraints. The CGI would have been way too much. This is Mojo and this is JoJo, one of the worst actors of our generation.
They're all so cool, especially Blossom.
But not everyone was a fan.
We've had enough Powerpuff.
Down with Powerpuff Girls. This feels like a parody. This does not feel like a real thing that was going to ever happen. My head is covering the CW logo. This was indeed going to exist. Luckily, it got canceled. This looks like a Saturday Night Live parody, right? And it even seems like it has the casting where the casting makes no sense. None of the characters look like how they're supposed to look. Perfectly done. Again, 10 out of 10 Saturday Night Live special. 0 out of 10 Powerpuff Girls live action.
The years passed. There was trouble in Powerpuff Paradise. Blossom was
Blossom. She kind of looks like Aubrey Plaza.
constantly stressed.
Wait, is it daylight savings?
Buttercup was constantly rebellious.
I'm not wearing that dress anymore. It's gender normative and ass ugly.
And
Gender normative. You have to sneak in that. Crazy.
Bubbles
Dove
was constantly
Cameron.
drinking.
The only one I know.
Go get him! And on one fateful day,
I didn't know the Powerpuff Girls had a mom. Again, this is like a live action reboot and they're adults now, right? They're in college. They're struggling with, going through changes and growing up, and she's an alcoholic now, I guess. Very interesting.
fateful day, the girls made a fatal error, costing Mojo his life.
Okay, Mojo lost his life. Interesting twist.
In the wake of disaster, Blossom ran away. JoJo grew up to be mayor of Townsville. Buttercup
Okay.
became a real hero.
Ooh, what happened to her face? She's got some pimples and stuff going on there. Interesting choice.
And Bubbles? Well, she made it all the way to Hollywood
What?
Boulevard.
Hi, I'm Bubbles. Everybody wants to talk to fake Jesus.
Well, oops, baby.
Okay,
Powerpuff Girls are
interesting.
coming to town tomorrow.
All three?
Are the Powerpuff Girls reteaming?
Hell no, I am never caping for Townsville again.
Why? What's the obsession with like purposely taking properties and things that people know and parroting them, but then wanting the people who like the original to enjoy it, right? If you want to parody something that's like bad, it's okay because it's like, you know, scary movie, you know, epic movie, those things where they like take a whole bunch of properties and parody them because it's funny, compared to this is something people like, we're going to ruin it. And we hope that those people like this as well. it's just interesting. An interesting choice. Obviously, it's like kind of making a mockery of the idea of Powerpuff Girls. Oh, 7 years after their heroes, you know, they become like alcoholics, and one of them's annoying and is like, you know, a college girl, blah, 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 gender normative, you know.
The three B's back in Townsville. I didn't want to bring this up yet, but I have reason to believe a darkness.
So they're 25 years old, it seems, right?
I want to bring this up yet, but I have reason to believe a darkness may be returning.
Like monsters?
What do you want me to do, Jojo?
I want them to know how it feels to watch their father die.
You obviously want us to reunite, Dad.
Why are you acting like being back together's torture?
Yeah, it was fun when we were just fighting baddies, but it changed. Not to mention that cartoon that completely whitewashed us.
You said you
Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Of course. Why do you have to have her be like the most annoying one? Like, she was the character, you know, in the cartoon who was just kind of like the, do we have to do, like, you know, she had like this weird depressed demeanor, but she was never like insufferable. So they really made sure that they added that.
That cartoon that completely whitewashed us.
You said you created us because you wanted to be a dad. But then why not just make 3 normal little girls?
That would have been weird.
The goal of this new plan is to crawl into people's brains and then turn their aggrometer up to 10.
The riot started moments ago, the cause of which are still unknown.
Destroy Townsville!
So they're like turning people into zombies essentially who want to like cause havoc. So these girls are gonna have to get back together, back in the old days, and kick some butt.
Almost paid!
Someone's setting him up.
This is the work of Professor Drake Utonium.
Okay.
God, they're all possessed. This is exactly like the gathering of the Juggalos.
You've been.
Oh yeah, I'm down with the clown.
Okay.
I have complete control over him.
I'm not a Powerpuff Girl anymore.
You're just a boring grown-up. Hang it up and start a book club.
This is our
That kid's better than all of these characters.
chance to prove to everybody they were wrong about us.
Yep, I'm good.
Surprisingly cathartic.
Oh, man, now we can fly away from. Shut up, Dua Lipa. I don't want to hear that. Copyrighted music. That's terrible CGI. What is that? What is that? Okay.
Reversal of fate, the Powerpuff are beloved again in town.
So they become good.
First.
I'm gonna have to keep muting it because of music.
You're accusing me, Dad, of mass terrorism.
Yeah.
Is she flirting?
I mean, we are not even, I mean, just like, he was never obsessed with me.
Yes, he was.
Oh
And
no,
I
we can
bet
fly
he
away
still
with me
is.
tonight. I'm gonna have to
Like an
sing over this because I don't want to get
angry,
copyright
kinky
claim from this song.
hate
Yeah,
Also, that's kind of
I'm
weird.
Dua Lipa. Yeah, you on me, you on me. I'm levitating. Yeah, Powerpuff Girls coming soon. No, it's not. It got canceled. There was the trailer. Holy crap, that was bad. Oh my good. I can't imagine why that was canceled. Maybe you guys can. Maybe you guys can imagine why that was canceled. Again, Powerpuff Girls, you know, the show that went on for 6 seasons back in 1998. That was a year after I was born. So the show's about 25-ish years old, right? I can't imagine why, you know, this show that apparently according to the new Black Buttercup was whitewashing them, right? Couldn't imagine why this show was canceled. Couldn't imagine why whatsoever, considering the fact that they literally took everything that made the original show interesting. The fact that it was these 3 little girls. You had freaking what was his name? Samurai Jack as the dad. You had Mojo Jojo. You had these crazy monsters, and then you just replace it with, we're all washed up old farts now. We're old hags, and we suck at life, and we hate each other. Ha ha ha. Terrible. Absolute stupidity. Who's running these shows, right? I can't, again, absolute brainlets running the show. And now apparently some of the script also leaked online. So let's just check this out. Someone got paid to write the script and is allowed to walk without tomatoes being thrown. Take it with a grain of salt. This could be fake. Bubbles says, Blossom's fine. I saw on her Insta that she has a boyfriend. I saw on her LinkedIn that she got promoted. And I saw on Facebook that she still talks to Grandpa despite their political differences. Get it? Because the Grandpa's probably like a Trump supporter. So cool. Buttercup coming back here is probably triggering for her. That's actually good. That's funny. Bubbles, why? Because she's the one who killed Mojo. I mean, moveon.org. Blossom, wake up or we'll leak your everywhere. Off Bubbles confusion. That worked on you once. Mind you, this is a kid's show. Or not this one, but it's based on a kid's show. It's so weird. Narrator, Bubbles went to Hollywood hoping to capitalize on her childhood fame. After 2 stints in rehab and 3 failed reality show pilots, she had pivoted to direct sales. I always believed in you and defended you, Dad, even when you sold away our likeness to that cartoon, which, by the way, totally whitewashed us. Even then, I had your back. I always had a smile on my face. I never broke character, even though there was so much more to me. I always put family and the team first, no matter what. Whoever wrote that, fire them. Replace them with AI immediately. Immediately. This is 2025. When was this supposed to be a thing? Let's see. Powerpuff Girls live action in 2021, right? So very recent. Apparently this was supposed to be a thing in 2021. Thank goodness it got canceled. Thank goodness, because these 3 women would have lost their careers. They would only be known as, hey, Dove, you're the girl from The Descendants in that terrible Powerpuff Girls show, right? According to Variety, sources at CW can confirm that the footage is real. This is not fake, but a final trailer was never assembled before a Powerpuff Girls was axed. Thank goodness, right? And that's about all we really have today. The leaked footage spread on social media introduces Bennett, Cameron, and Bubbles, or Perrault, right? And Faison as Professor Drake Utonium, who created the Trio of Heroes. Yeah, I don't really care to read all that. It's just pretty much talking about the trailer. As you can see, the entertainment industry is absolutely cooked. They're stupid. They don't know what people want. They could have made like a Powerpuff Girls movie, you know what I mean? Where it's like, kind of like this weird element of live action / CGI, you know, kind of like what they did with Captain Underpants and Dogman and, you know, Shrek, things like that, you know, have it be like a CGI animated film. If they really wanted to see if there's still interest in Powerpuff Girls, I think that there still is. Powerpuff Girls kind of has that vibe of like Hello Kitty, where there's always going to be people who like it. Right, it's always going to be one of those properties that people loves and that people are able to be like, oh, they're so nostalgic. Like, I loved watching it. Even to this day, you could probably pull up an episode of Powerpuff Girls, watch it, enjoy it, you know, sit down with the family, sit down with the kiddos, and have a good time watching it. Meanwhile, you have these weird live action reboots where the characters are not who you recognize. They're not who they're supposed to be. They're insufferable, literal insufferable parasitic losers. And nobody wants to see that crap. The show gets canceled. And then, you know, these big studios would have the nerve to be like, people just don't want to see anything new. You know, people just hate us because they hate us. People are just racist. Nobody wanted to watch that crap. Thank goodness it was canceled. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think down below. I appreciate you watching. Peace out. Bye.